Hello friends, today we're going to talk about something that is not just a book of rules, but a mirror of India's soul. Yes, the Constitution of India. It is not merely a legal document. It is the voice of India's civilization, culture, and diversity. Let's understand how this great document came to life, through deep discussions, diverse minds, and a united dream. The dream begins. The idea of an Indian constitution didn't start in 1947. In 1933, V.K. Krishnamachari first talked about it. In 1936, the Indian National Congress demanded it officially. By 1940, the British finally agreed and promised to help form a Constituent Assembly. Finally, in 1946, elections were held to form the Constituent Assembly, the team that would write the Constitution. But here's the twist. These elections were not based on one person, one vote. Instead, provincial assemblies elected members using proportional representation. Even princely states and special regions like Delhi and Coorg sent their representatives. India in microcosm. The Constituent Assembly was truly India in miniature. It had 299 members. They were from different backgrounds: conservatives, progressives, Marxists, Hindu leaders, and Muslim leaders. This made sure every voice was heard. The Congress won 208 seats and the Muslim League won 73. Later, the League boycotted the process, but 28 of its members still joined, showing hope for unity. The Assembly sat for 114 sessions over 2 years, 11 months, and 18 days. That's almost 3 years of intense, thoughtful work. Great minds at work. The leadership was historic. Dr. Rajendra Prasad, President of the Assembly Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, Chairman of the Drafting Committee B.N. Rao, the legal expert who wrote the first draft. Together, they crafted the document that would change India forever. Major debates that shaped India. Let's look at the big debates inside the Assembly. Universal voting rights. Some said India's poor were not ready to vote. But Nehru replied, "The voice of a peasant is as precious as that of a professor." This gave us democracy for all, not just the rich or the educated. 2. Integration of princely states. India had over 560 princely states. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel led their unification using diplomacy and firmness. They joined through treaties, referendums, and negotiation. This made India one united nation. Later in 1956, these states were reorganized based on language, making India culturally stronger. 3. Federalism versus central control. Should India be a strong union or give more power to states? After debate, a balanced model was adopted. States got their powers, but the center kept special powers for emergencies. 4. Language debate. There was pressure to make Hindi the national language, but the Assembly chose Hindi as the official language, not national. States could continue using their own languages. 5. Rights versus directive principles. We got fundamental rights, legally protected, but also directive principles, guidelines to make India fair and just. This created a balance between individual freedom and social justice. 6. Social justice and reservations. Dr. Ambedkar fought for reservations for SCs and STs. He warned, if inequality continues, democracy will collapse. That's why reservations were included, for education, jobs, and politics. 7. Secularism. Some wanted India to reflect Hindu culture, but the Assembly chose secularism, equal respect for all religions. India would belong to all, Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Christian, or anyone else. Women in the constitution making, did you know? 17 powerful women were part of the Constituent Assembly. Sarojini Naidu, Sucheta Kriplani, Durgabai Deshmukh, Vijayalakshmi Pandit, and others. They made sure the constitution was inclusive and gender-sensitive. South India's remarkable role. South India gave us many legal minds. Alladi Krishnaswamy, Iyer, Krishnamachari, Gopalaswamy Iyengar, and B.N. Rao all played key roles. They helped draft the language and structure of the Constitution. The final day, on 26 November 1949, the Constitution was adopted. It had 395 articles, 8 schedules, and was the longest in the world. But it came into effect on 26 January 1950, now celebrated as Republic Day. A civilizational vision. Our Constitution reflects India's ancient wisdom, like the Vedic idea. Ekam Sat Vipra Bahuda Vedanti. Truth is one, the wise call it by many names. Or Ashoka's edicts, calling for religious harmony and tolerance. It's a living document built on the dreams of millions. Conclusion. The Constitution is not just paper, it is the soul of India, created through debate, diversity, and deep thought. Whenever we talk about the Constitution, let's remember, it is a product of sweat, struggle, sacrifice, and wisdom.